The feeling of never being good enough is common amongst the creative crowd and enhanced for neurodiverse individuals. We all naturally compare our progress to those around us. Those of us who don't do too well according to social expectations, especially early on at school, unfortunately, that's pretty common for neurodiverse students, naturally question their own abilities and intelligence. Comparing ourselves to others in the world on steroids is so easy. I often get carried away looking at how well others are doing and how behind I am with life milestones or my creative practice. Once I start comparing myself and indulge in negativity, I lose ground under my feet, and the positive progress I made seems lost in that moment. For example, when the project I worked on didn't work out as I had imagined, I often believed I needed to start from scratch. Hence, for many years my creative practice felt very fragmented and unfocused. Returning to higher education and giving myself time to be with my creativity and in my art practice helped me rebuild my creative practice in an inclusive and kind way without chasing perfection. Spending time with my own creativity allowed me to examine my practice from within rather than from outside, aka comparing myself to other artists and filmmakers. The discovery process started with silence, which led me inside my soul. Time and patience, connecting to my intuition and working from the inside out has become an integral part of my art practice and the way I develop projects. When I feel disconnected from my creativity, I turn to creative journaling. I know that journaling can be time consuming, which can put people off. But at the same time, devoting just 15 minutes to journaling or answering one creative prompt can be just what I need to open up my connection to my creative self. Creative journaling supports my creativity in a playful, non judgmental way without putting pressure on outcomes and expectations. It often allows clarity by breaking through the brick wall I build unknowingly between myself and my intuition or creative self. Creative journaling helps me connect to that fun, childlike part of my soul I often forget I have. That fun part of my soul had guided me at school when I struggled. My neurodiverse brain tends to forget a lot and often doesn't give me enough credit for what I'm able to do. Hence, I started keeping a list of my skills, abilities, and projects I have completed. A quick look at the list always reassures me that I'm able to complete the task or expand my skill set. Most importantly, it reminds me that I'm enough and I'm capable. Your creative toolbox can be as creative, abstract, or concrete as you want. It is yours to fit around your creativity and should be created to treasure your creativity and remind you about your one of a kind and unique creative self. Your creative self lives inside your soul, and only you can communicate with her, understand her needs, and find ways to voice your creativity.